What's the business? It's your boy LAIV in the building. Got my man DA to the G to the left of me. You know what I'm saying? We up in here chilling. Just gonna relax today. You know, to be honest, like I said, this is a place where y'all can come chill, speak what you want to speak. You know, your perspectives, your beliefs, and how much little or a lot of control you got within this world. On this earth, you know what I mean? That's pretty much all it's about. And everything else is all that in between filler, kind of like Twinkies, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah, life is this intricate circle we about to have fun with, you know what I mean? And kind of chill with y'all. Today we doing, we just gonna kind of like freestyle a little bit, because we had some topics that we were talking about that kind of really, you know, fucked with us, because it's some real ill shit going on out there that's probably been going on for a long time. And I mean, we've seen it happen and we see it happen continuously, which is bipping. Y'all niggas out here doing all this bipping, knocking these car windows out, you know what I mean? Stealing all the little prized possessions. Shit's not cool, man. You know, people work too hard for all this. It's like, I get it, everybody's starving, but find a different way. That's all I'm saying. It's like, y'all probably not even watching this, but if you are, I'm telling you, do something different. That shit ain't cool. Everybody doing what they gotta do 8 hours a day. If they wanna go hang out, chill, do whatever it is, you know, go to the bar, go shoot some pool, you know, go to a lounge, smoke some hookah if that's what you do. But all I'm saying is, it's fucked up when somebody go and knock your window out, take your shit. Even if they don't take nothing, they knock your window out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Not cool. So it's a message out there to all you bippers. That shit's fucked up. Stop it. You know, and if people see y'all bipping, stop them. You know what I mean? What if that was your shit? Stop them. Say something, do something, try to distract them. I don't know. You know, don't get shot in the process or hurt the process. I ain't trying to tell you to do that.
Yeah,
but what I am saying is, you know, stand up for your community, man. It's your neighborhood. I don't know. Maybe they don't feel that because they you know, we drive to certain places and you know, you don't really affiliate yourself with that part of the town or the neighborhood. But it's just, man, it's fucked up.
You would want somebody else to fill your car if they was doing it.
That's all I'm saying.
And if we gonna say it in our opinion, you know, and we. The way it is now is people ain't got a lot, so they willing to kill for it. So if you're not willing to die for this luggage or whatever, I just don't like the thought of. I understand thieving. I understand it if your kids is hungry and that, but I don't even know what they doing with this. Do niggas still fencing shit? What you do with a hot stereo?
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if they still in stereos.
What is
man.
you doing?
They trying to get luggage. They trying to get watches.
But even the iPad, what you gonna do with an iPad?
Electrical equipment. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
to me, I don't know. I don't even want to give you no ideas, but
yeah, I know that's right.
I will say this, man. It's messed up.
It is messed up. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And I agree with a lot of foul shit because of, you know, what we had to do.
So, sometimes you got
right? But this is almost parasitic.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Let's get to that point, y'all. You know, this is straight off the presses. We got a news report while we were in here that they was over here across the way. Not too far.
Yeah, not too far. They just got out. 4 cars, 13 dudes, people. Because I just heard.
Could've been women.
I never even thought about women.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it was women too.
Yeah, just went in there, broke cars, got in there in front of everybody. Didn't even care. So
didn't give a damn.
Didn't care. That's weird. That's weird to me. Consequences, man.
But you know what it is, though. This is something that was brought up before about what is that they called it? What is that theory? What's the name of that movie? The movie that they purged, The Purge, right? So this new purge law kind of that's going all over California, where nobody gets into any trouble if it's under a felony. You know? So you don't get taken to jail, or if you do, you get released the same day.
So it's a victimless. Well, I'm sorry, it's a unpunished crime, even if you do get caught.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Chuck D and them said it best back in the day. There was a song that said, "I don't know what this world is coming to," you know. And then they had the little scratch, if y'all know your hip hop trivia. But what I'm saying is, man, what is the world coming to where we gotta, worry about youngsters running into stores and stealing damn near everything in the store and having no consequence, or people, taking out your car. What is that? Fuck, man.
With the platinum in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Because that shit happened to
catalytic
me.
Converter.
Yeah, catalytic converter. I'm pretty goddamn high motor. But the point is, that shit needs to stop, man. I get it. People are hungry. People are starving. Man, it's so much to do, bro. Honestly.
I saw some dudes doing it over there. I live down Hilltop. I hit the corner. It was early morning. I was going to work. 3 dudes. I don't know why I take 3 dudes under a damn car. But I drove past
Jack, and then the guy that put the shit.
Cause I just held on my horn at the stop sign until they got off, and they all looked at me, and I looked right at them like,
right. I ain't gonna touch you, but I'm gonna bring some lights.
Somebody finna look. Somebody finna look. And I looked at him in the face, and it was a white Honda. I know exactly what I saw, and that's all. That's a deep.
Could have been my goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, bro.
Well, I'm saying the car they got away in was a white Honda. The other, so I did do my part, and I could have got shot.
Right.
For somebody who wouldn't even know why I got shot. And they came out here and were like, must have been gang related. Bitch, I was saving your car.
Right.
Yeah. So
trying to help you.
Trying to help you. But because of this skin color, they already assume it's us doing all of this bipping. I don't think it is.
That's fair. But I don't think it is either. Because I used to work with a company, and I used to see certain people pull up. And the way they did it back then, though, they would just drive behind the car, say at a gym, like I was at 24 Fit. They drive behind the car, jump out real quick, pop the screwdriver into the door, turn it, get in, get out. Man, that shit was quick.
Yeah.
So anyhow, it's messed up, man. But here's the flip side of that. Just they not really tripping on the law. What happens when I catch one of them motherfuckers and I beat the brakes out of, I'm just saying that if I do some real damage to somebody because of that, they'll go. I'm in trouble. You know what I mean?
That's for the full extent of the law.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna get out the next day. I'm almost certain. So all I'm saying is,
you will have supporters,
messed up,
but you will still be in jail with supporters.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. No doubt.
Messed up. That's all I keep saying. Because especially with that catalytic converter situation, man. When you come out and your car is sitting on bricks or some shit, leaning, and then you know what I mean? Like even if you don't know nothing about it, you kick the little bricks out, and you thinking, all right, they didn't get nothing. My tire's still here, right? Going to start that shit up, and it just sound like 17 lawnmowers. It's like, come on, man. It's not cool, bro. Find something else to do. You know what I mean? If you wanna do something, man, go work in a fucking I don't know, aluminum company. You know what I mean? Steal some cans and some shit like that.
Become a mechanic.
I don't even know what type of job to even safe for your ass to go do, but stop doing that type of shit.
Work for Safe Light, repair. They fix glass. Now you can see what. Anyway, so back on to what you were saying though, because I don't want to spend too much time on it, but people are going to start hurting people.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
And people are going to start hurting people, and
the laws will not protect you. Is what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
So I'm wondering, do we take laws in our own hands? Is that why the gun violence is rising? I mean, outside of the quote unquote normal hood shootings,
or is it on purpose? They say, defund the police. Now they lower all the laws, so now the people are induced to do crime. Because what is the repercussion?
Yeah.
So now, they want us to go to the police.
But see, the thing is, that's not the defund on that side of it wasn't necessarily from what I read, wasn't about defunding, like take money from specifics. It's take money from shit that like they're not using the money for. They can actually raise that money themselves. Like first off, you know, if say a cop does something wrong, it's just like a civilian, you know. I gotta pay for car insurance, right? I gotta pay for life insurance. So same thing with them, except their job is that much more, in my opinion, more of an elite position because they're, you know, like a footstep away from being gods on this planet.
Perks. Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, make them pay for that shit.
Your supporters, the people that were riding with these blue lines. Yeah, let them pay for it.
All of them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Start pulling from the pensions. Yeah. Start pulling from their pockets, personal pockets.
I think personal.
That's what I'm saying. Individualize it. You know, if they hit me, I want it to come from you. If you can't afford it, then I want it to come from your family. Yep. That's how it should work. Yep. It shouldn't be about the city has to pay for it. Well, I gotta pay for some. I'm paying that. I'm paying for you to whoop my ass and then paying again.
While you off. You off. You get paid administrative leave, and I'm paying.
Doesn't make no sense. So, so that's kind of the maybe that's today's segment is called rant for the day.
Rant.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just gotta let some shit off, or you gonna let some shit off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go that route either. But I'm just letting you know that's how people. So anyway, what's good in your world, my man?
My world is good. What happened was, I was, because I'm, like I told you before, I was, this segment threw me off. I was just talking about life. But I do have something good. So July 4th, I stopped taking blood pressure medicine.
Nice.
Because they told me that I would be on it for the rest of my life. I said, I'll show you, son of a bitch. I'll show you.
So wait, you just stopped taking it?
Well, I stopped taking it, but I was eating watermelon. So I've been eating watermelon and melons the whole time.
Okay.
And
prior to taking it?
Oh yeah, since February. I stopped cooking in February. I don't cook anymore. Yeah, I only eat raw fruit. Now I do go to. I'm thinking about going tonight. Today is Friday, which is FRY. Is my Friday. So I go and get a goddamn Nation's grilled cheese sandwich with a fry.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I get every week. That's my thing. It may be something else or something else. Anyway, we
Nation's grilled cheese.
Nation's grilled cheese with everything, pickles, add grilled onions. That's the sandwich right there.
But every day outside
Friday.
Every day outside that you eat fruit.
I eat fruit. I eat a fruit salad with avocados in it. All the melons I can find. All the melons I can find.
Every day?
Every day. Every day I ate watermelon.
How many times a day you eat this?
Twice. But
it's unheard of. I've never
like
heard anybody eat fruit twice a day.
Never? Twice a day, yeah. I'll eat, but I cut it all up. So, I got it's a fruit salad. So I went to Vegas. It was muggy out there. I had a headache. I had a sinus headache. I wanted to make sure it wasn't high blood pressure. So I got on the machine and looked at it. It was 128/80. I haven't taken a drug since July, Independence Day.
Okay.
So the watermelon is working.
Damn.
No, I have no dependency on drugs.
That's dope.
Man,
so where'd you get this from? Is it Dr. Sebi?
No, it's not. It was just the dude, the dude with the dreadlocks. I can't remember his name.
Bob Marley.
No, it's another one. He's talking about curing herpes.
Damn.
He said because herpes. He said herpes is not a virus. He said it's it's like worms.
What?
And he said they changed the books.
Wait, is it a black man that said?
It's a black dude with dreadlocks. I don't like saying shit.
And his name is not Dr. Sebi.
Oh no. This is a younger dude. He younger than us. I know he's younger than us. Anyway, they said watermelon. So I did my research on watermelon and saw that I don't like drinking water. Watermelon has more water in it. Well, other than cucumber. Cucumber has the most water. Cucumber has the most water, but watermelon is a cucumber. It's in the same family. Anyway.
Wait, what? What's a melon?
It's a melon, yeah. Well, cucumber is a fruit. I mean, it's all fruit. anything with seeds in the inside is a fruit. Like avocado is a fruit.
Yeah.
So I'm eating only fruit. But my pressure is down.
That's dope.
It's really down. It's really never been lower than 150, even
congratulations,
on the drug. Yeah, that's what's good in my world, and I'm not proud of it yet. I feel like I should be because I still want to check it. But
you said how many months
since
you stopped taking the medicine?
July 4th. Yep.
So wait, you just arbitrarily stopped taking
Independence Day? Yeah. Well, because what the thing is, I wanted to, like I told you, I wanted to go get this farm. I can't be on a farm and try to keep a P.O. box and keep sending drugs. So what I looked at was that when you own these high blood pressure drugs, it's a drug. You own drugs for life. The high blood pressure drugs mess up your kidneys, which makes calcification. Then they give you a drug once now you're taking high blood pressure drugs and kidney drugs.
Right.
To fix it. Then something else comes along. It's
blood thinners.
Then blood thinners. Then I get a clot. My mother had a clot. 2 clots. Now she's on blood thinners for the rest of her life. My uncle, he's on blood thinners. They said you can't eat any kale because it'll thin your blood. I said, well, then why the fuck did you just don't eat the kale and leave the medicine? He said, well, they didn't explain that. I said, Uncle. Uncle. He said, but they said don't eat it. And I was like, okay. So that's what's good in my world. I was technically healed and I want to share it with people. And it was just watermelon, but it was every day.
Nice.
So that's what's good in my world.
That's dope, man.
What's good in your world?
Shit, man. To be honest, it's so much hectic stuff kind of erupting all at different times. So to single out and kind of swim through all of that type of stuff, I would say making it day to day. You know what I mean? Getting up and following the same, routine that I like.
That's underrated.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Because we take it for granted, and then it becomes mundane depending on the circumstances. But for me, I don't really mind, I don't really like driving as far as I do drive, but it's opposite of traffic, and it gives me time to think, and kind of just take some time. You feel me? Also, something I think people take for granted, but different type of story. But yeah, I'm happy to be alive, man. I'm happy that at this point in time, there's so many things to kind of balance, life off of. It's like I'm made it to this age. My kids have made it to this age. I'm not gonna put all the ages out there, but you're living a life that you feel like you're supposed to be living, although you're reaching for more.
You always do.
So I think
with the ability, that's what's good about it. You have the ability to reach more, and the mental, because it's people. That part. So I think I'm very happy about that, and just trying to stay focused. So yeah, I think. What do you attribute to that though? Like, what do you attribute to that perspective in that whatchamacallit? Is it a self check? What do you?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's self-checking. It's people checking me.
Gotcha.
There's certain scenarios that I'm placed in that obviously beyond my control that I have to learn from. So, relationships one. Whether it's like I said, it doesn't matter what type of relationship, but what I say is all relationships at this point are very valuable to me. And I try my best to always see the best in everybody around, and including myself. Obviously,
that's hard.
That self check. So I look for the checks and balances when other people give them to me, and those things are what's good. You know what I mean? It's never, to me, a bad thing when somebody's checking you about something that you had no idea about. So that to me is what's good in my world. The ability to function and, see something better out of life that, I may have not seen yesterday.
Yeah. That's a blessing to be able to see it. Yeah.
Well, my thing is, at this point in the game, I don't really understand how, like, we got 8 billion podcasters and 8 billion rappers, but everybody's still fighting to do the same thing instead of help each other get to a certain place. Like there's certain artists out there that I think get it. You know, gatekeepers or technical gatekeepers. But I think they get it. And the rest of the people, though, it just feels like the more and more, like as soon as you find something that you like, okay, this is great, I like it, and you get into it, and you realize that there's everybody else doing the same thing. So it's kind of like, what is your purpose of it though? Are you getting into it because it's a niche? Are you getting into it because this is something that's actually, you know, a part of your DNA almost, you know? So I don't know, I find it kind of frustrating to some degree, but it's also a challenge because it makes me think about how to be different, how to do something different, and how do we separate ourselves from, you know, just the everyday,
I think it's just doing us, because was really, I've watched some of these people's podcasts and they just following what
trends.
The hot, they just, and I love it. I love it because when we start talking real talk, some people will tune out because they're like, when I talk sometimes, I can see people zone out. When I talk about game, I'm not a pimp. I never was a pimp. I never had I can count how many women I had on these two hands. It wasn't that. It's just watching people.
Wait, how many you pimped on them two hands?
No.
Or how many?
No, how many I've seen naked.
Okay.
How many I seen naked, it was, I can't say too much. But you know, it's just certain things aren't for certain people. They don't have the understanding.
Yeah.
So that's why this podcast, I think, so when I saw the episode you did when you was talking about, you know, it's almost therapy.
Yeah.
That's why I do mine. Mine was called Giving In versus Giving Up.
Okay.
And that was just an episode. I threw it together. I wasn't even tripping. But what I'm saying is when you talk about, and then you go edit it, you even see, you watching it for the first time.
Right.
But these are your words.
Yeah,
You're like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? So if it can help other people, so be it. But like you said, it can't be about the money. But we have to make it about the money because
you got to make some money. Yeah. But see, this is, well, not to cut you off, but I want to piggyback on that. Is that you can get another job. You might not like that job, but if you like doing what you're doing, then it's okay to work that job until what you like doing actually pays you to do it.
But move in that direction. Look into way to get money. If you don't be, you know, them people that pray and say God's gonna save me one day. No, God saves people who's trying to save themselves.
That's right.
And you can't just say, this is what I wish, and help the universe come in.
I say I wish, though. That's, you know, that's interesting you say that. But yeah, no, can't wait and sit down for somebody to come down out the sky. It's just not going to happen.
Even up out the ground, or even out, even your front door. Because these people are evil out here. You know, anytime somebody think they can get money, everything changes. I don't even watch episodes of TV shows when it's about found money, because I just don't like that facet of human.
You said found money?
You know, like Sanford and Son, they found money, but everybody started acting greedy.
Right.
It's that greed that's a real turnoff to me. And it's stuff going on. Right. I'm just saying, there's stuff going on right now where people are doing nonprofit type of stuff, and they trying to make these grabs for money. And I got to step away. A lot of their contacts is because of me. So people will say, "Oh, well, if Griff with it, I'm with it."
Right.
I'm not with it. How do I tell these people that I'm not with it?
Just like that.
Yeah. But how do I tell each and every, so anyway.
Yeah, he's still on the platform, right?
Yeah,
now they know.
Tell them. Yeah, they do.
He ain't with that shit.
I'm not with that. But podcasting is, I think I think they're going to change the name of it.
It's possible.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be what it's going to be called. But somebody said something about streaming.
What?
How do you, like on Twitch or something, where you just stream the whole episode?
Yeah, I mean,
you heard of it?
I've heard of something similar, but I don't know if you can monetize. How do you monetize that? Because they stream.
I don't know. He told me about Twitch.
Video games on Twitch, and I still don't understand that shit, but it's incredible when they get paid to play video games.
Do you play video games still?
Life. That's the only video game I'm playing, man.
I used to love them motherfuckers. I used to come from school. I used to leave last period to go play games. And now it's like I can't even sit still. Because there's so much I have to do.
Well, it's not, I was going to say, it's not even so much about sitting still. It's what are your priorities? What else do you have to do, you know? And sometimes it's fun to kind of kick back and get away. But if I'm going to play a game, honestly, if I'm spending that much time, it has to be something worth me kind of getting into. You know what I mean? Or getting away from. So I'm not opposed to it, but no, I don't really want to kind of like do a orthodox kind of show today. I don't know. It just feels different. There's been a lot of weird energy. It's been going on from the morning, and I don't know. It's just been different. You know what I'm saying? Not in a negative sort of bad way, but just different. Like, you know, you get that roller coaster ride, and you hit that one. You know, you think you're going up and down, and you get that right turn or that left turn, and you shake the shit out of your head and your neck. You know, so that's kind of what happened today. But I heard it happened with a few people. But the weird thing to me is it came off of the full moon. I think it was like a full blue moon or something.
That's what I read that. Somebody said it. Was it last night or the night before?
I think it was last night.
Yeah, I saw something. That shit was big.
Yeah, that was the night before. Yeah, I think it was.
That's the one I saw, and it was really yellow. Like now, I see why they think it was cheese.
Yeah,
if it was that color all the time, I would have think, it's cheese.
I've seen a yellow, I've seen a blue, I've seen a blood red.
I seen a blood red,
a blood orange.
Oh, man.
You know, look like the sun behind it. You never seen the light blue?
Never seen the blue.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, no, I mean the hues of the moon and everything. But it's just a trip how all these weird things happen to different people, different places, and that type of scenario.
But you do believe we are affected by the moon? I mean, the tides are, so it has an effect.
Yeah. I heard it's more on women though.
I did too. Well, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna look behind me like we got company, but a lot of these niggas actually anyway. So a lot of dudes is feminine now. So it may be that kind of energy. It's it's not a bad thing. It's just so when you get in touch with your feminine side, they say it's just. I try to not. So do you think they're trying to feminize us, or do you think it is good to get in touch with a feminine side? And what is that?
Wait, so I think it is. I think, put it this way. I think that if you are, depending on who you're raised with and around, that kind of makes a difference. Because say, for instance, if you're raised around an effeminate man and the woman is more masculine, it's going to be a different dynamic for that kid, whether boy or girl, to be raised up in. So, and it's not saying it doesn't exist, because
it does exist.
Yeah, but it's just going to be different because most people are in sort of the opposite, and then that kid is going to, have his or her own sort of, outlook on life.
Yeah.
Could be great. I don't know. I
think it could be great, but
yeah, that's different. And I think that the feminine aspect of it is, if you're born, according to these people, if you're born with these particular genes, and supposedly we're female and then turn male, right? This is what they say.
I believe that. You know why? I'll finish.
But,
I'll let you finish.
But my point is, I don't know. But if that is the case, then how come there's hermaphrodites, and if that's not if that I don't know if that's politically correct. I don't know. That's not. But my point is, how do you get that? Then how do you get all of these other letter groups, or that come in and say I'm this and I'm that? But if it's all from a woman to begin with, if you're all a woman to begin with, what's the issue? You know what I mean? What's the issue with the men? If you already know, all I'm saying is it sounds like it's more complicated, is all I'm saying.
They're making it complicated.
It's just it doesn't really make a difference at the end of the day, because if you were trying to get along, it doesn't matter what chromosome I got from.
But if you wanted to start a fight, you would be mad about the green.
That's it. So
I did a post the other day that said, man, if God is a woman, what's all this virgin birth malarkey? And then I said, Netflix really need to pay their writers, so I was acting like it was a show. But it's not. God is a woman. We got nipples. I've never used my nipples for nothing.
I never understood them.
Yeah. So
here's the thing, but how do you? No, go ahead. My bad, bro.
Well, that was my point. If we were made in God's image and I got nipples, God is a woman. Because why would God have nipples if He didn't need them? You know what I mean? So then, who fucked Mary if God is a woman?
I get that, but see, here's the thing, bro. How do you know that this whatever is supposed to be, this God is supposed to be a human? Now they say God made us in His image, right? But what about the dogs? What about the cats? What about the animals? How many images is there?
Yeah.
Is it just one God, or are there many gods? Did the one God make us in His image, and then the other gods made the other ones?
Yeah.
So come on, man. A lot is.
I'm going by the storybook.
No, I get you.
Yeah, I'm going by the storybook, but I just want people to think about, just like you just saying. It's like, well, why is dogs above us? Because it looked like it.
Right.
Well, who else pick up somebody else's shit? I don't do that.
Y'all better think about that shit real quick. Because y'all don't really understand it. It's two type of people, or two type of beings that literally run this world. If we're talking about human, or in human aspects, because babies and puppies. Cats, I don't know, I haven't seen. Some people like cats, some don't, but everybody seems to love puppies, right? And babies, most people. So all I'm saying is, they run the world. If a baby cries, everybody listens. Baby wants something, if the baby can damn near say one or two words, or even point at something, that baby's gonna get it. At least for most people. So all I'm saying is, I don't know. We kind of got off of whatever topic we were on.
I don't even know what it was.
Obviously.
Oh, the moon.
It's the moon and the strangeness of how today was. Back to the topic. Good job, bro. So, the strangeness of the day. So, a lot of weird shit happened. Like, I don't know, this morning got up, went to work, and all of the computers just like really shut down one by one, started doing some weird shit, and it was only like two of us there, and all the different people coming in. So
first,
and I was thinking that too, man. It's the first of them. What do you say? Go cash your check and come on.
Come your check, and they was there. They showed up.
They came in. So that started. Then I had a conversation with someone else, and they were having like a weird morning start, and spoke with someone else, and they had the same sort of weird start, and I was like, damn, man, what's the common denominator? The full moon. So I don't know. I believe in all that. I think that there's definitely a tie to whatever the planet has, aligned with us, because it's obviously magnetism, right? And then we're pretty much the same elements as the Earth. And if you think about our bones, rock, or flesh, and what is it? Our hair is like the grass and the trees. The flesh is like the land itself, right? And then sure, the eyes are like what? The sun, the moon, the sea. I don't know. And then you got
I got the wind.
I guess so.
Man, I got the wind.
You definitely got that. But I was trying not to go into that sort of depth. But you do have to. You know what I mean?
Because you are part of the earth.
So the next thing is, then you also have the seed producer and the egg bearer, right? And they have to connect. So, I mean, we are part of the earth.
Yeah.
We gotta give our seeds back, and they gotta procreate, right? That's the whole purpose.
If you're not doing that, what are you here for? Yeah.
Distraction. Complication, confusion. A lot of people don't pay attention to that side of it. You know, that we're more connected to this planet than just driving on it, wanting to build a house or get a whole bunch of money from it, you know, and build or have a bunch of kids and a bunch of friends and
a bunch of money.
Yeah. It's not just that, man. Y'all are connected. Somehow, some way connected.
I think once you start believing that, you start seeing evidence of it.
I think so.
But I think you do that regardless. If you believe in ghosts, you're going to see ghosts. And that's the power of your mind. Yeah. Send us your comments and concerns. And if you want to be a guest, or you know somebody who would like to be a guest, holla at us. Straight from the yay.
Straight from the yay at gmail.com. All right, you're good. All right.
Faces look ugly when you're alone. People are strange.